The rather unremarkable scene in which Luffy awakens his color of the Supreme King Haki occurs during the B.D.A Archipelago arc. The Straw Hat happens to cross the leader of the Flying Fish Riders, Iron Mask Duval. He aims to murder the Straw Hat's cook at all costs. Riding his trusty pet bison Motobaro, Duval charges at the Straw Hats, but Luffy knocks it out without any visible attack. Boa Satursonia and Marigold prepare to destroy the statue of Marguerite upon Hancock's order. Just before Marguerite could be smashed to pieces, Luffy unleashes a devastating wave of Haki which freezes Marigold and Sandersonia as well as causing most of the audience to faint. The sisters quickly release Luffy and the statue while the audience, Marigold, Sandersonia, and even Hancock herself are thunderstruck at Luffy for using Haoshoku Haki, as the only other user they know of is Boa Hancock herself. Luffy's use of Conqueror Haki during the Marineford arc was an imprinted moment that put him firmly on the map of the most powerful pirates. Luffy aimed to reach the scaffold where Ace was meant to be executed. As his brother was about to undergo the same fate as the previous Pirate King, Luffy instinctively enabled Conqueror's Haki to put out of action all the Marine officers, preventing him to save his sworn brother. The dazed look on the Admiral's faces and the strongest figures of piracy there was just thrilling. This allowed Luffy to earn attention and a bit of regard from the Marine's strongest forces, demonstrating just his true potential. Luffy thinks back to his encounter of Z questioning Luffy's dream, until the rest of the Straw Hats catch up with them with a group of Marines on their tail. Luffy dispatches them all with his Haoshoku Haki save for the captain, whom he asks where Z is. Fake Luffy threatening Luffy and saying that he made him look like a fool. Even the public encourages Luffy to apologize so that his life may be spared. Fake Luffy shoots Luffy without wasting any time, but Luffy dodges the bullet using his Kenbunchaku Haki and then releases his Haoshoku Haki on them. While they are unconscious on the ground and Luffy walks away, the people are unable to grasp what happened and are totally confused by the sight. In Fishman Island, Luffy's use of the Conqueror's Haki was truly a sight to behold. He managed to take out an entire group of fishmen with one single wave of his Haki. It was a display of dominance and strength that no one had ever seen before, and it left everyone in awe. In Fishman Island, Luffy's use of the Conqueror's Haki left everyone in awe. Luffy pushes Zoro and Sanji apart and walks past them, towards the approaching enemies. Others are wondering at Luffy's action. Enemies are surrounding Luffy, preparing to kill him, but Luffy unleashes a massive bout of Haoshoku Haki, knocking out around 50,000 opponent and shocking the new Fishman pirates, and stunning almost everyone, who are wondering how Luffy managed to do that since Luffy did not appear to have done anything. In Punk Hazard, Luffy defeats Caesar's minions. Luffy unleashes a massive wave of Conqueror's Haki and defeats Caesar's minions. In Dressrosa, Luffy confronts Chinjo with Conqueror's Haki. Chinjo held the rare honor of being considered a rival to both the hero of the Marines, Monkey D. Garp, and the king of the pirates, Joel D. Roger. Since his name once carried the same weight as these two legends, it should come as no surprise that the retired pirate wields a devastating power like Conqueror's Haki. When Luffy clashed with Don Chinjo, it was an epic moment. The aura unleashed between both clashed and a massive wave of Conqueror's Haki is unleashed, knocking out everyone in the audience. In Whole Cake Island, Luffy and Katakuri's battle takes on an honorable new meaning. Katakuri says, "The people on the sidelines are annoying," and Luffy, understanding what Katakuri wants to do, responds, "They can't stand on their feet anyway." Then the two of them unleash their Conqueror's Haki and the auras clash in midair. This battle destroys much of the mirror world, and completely knocks out Flamp and her goons. In Wano Country, after Kaido defeats Luffy, in unconscious state he unleashed King's Haki, knocking down Kaido's subordinates in the area. In Wano Country, Udon Island, Luffy and Kid was imprisoned after fighting Kaido. Luffy fought against beast pirates in prison and defeated them using Conqueror's Haki.